From now on, I'll be Elkreid's guard. Even after all the changes in my life, I would be able to work as a protector again. I need to learn to be a more flexible thinker and work hard.
We can sort out salary matters later. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Anything Yes, one thing. My blade protects and defends. I'm not inclined towards attacking someone out of the blue. Does that change your opinion?
No. I trust you to be more familiar with swords than I am. I will leave tactical decisions to you.
Very well. Then, I, Cyrus Testella, swear to serve you with my sword and life. I will protect you from all disasters until the final hour. My master.
My guard. Just call me Elkreid. You can talk to me like you did before.
I see. I will accept that offer, I think. However, in light of my employment, I think it would be remiss if I did not speak more formally to you.
I see.
Not me.
You could learn much from her, ULRIK.
Like hell. God, this is just getting worse and worse.
Alright, Ulrik's theme, finally.
Whatever, I guess. The pair of you can sort out your issues without me. On to other negotiations, then. Elt, cough up my payment.
A please wouldn't kill you. You do well to take a page from her book.
She's from the Heights, so the page would likely be toxic to me and I'd drop dead on the spot.
Really? Interesting. Their literature is poisonous. We need to test this hypothesis.
No, we don't! I'm leaving.
Hold on! Ulrik!
What?
Change your attitude. He likes when we're grateful towards him, so we'll say thanks, buddy. Ah, there it is. Actually, we haven't done this yet. Let's see where we are with you. Ooh! Making some plays. Thank you for bringing me here.
It's fine. It was my job. Don't thank me for it.
But I want to. Your conduct deserves no thanks from me, but you taught me a lot. Thank you. And to a fruitful relationship from now.
Yeah, sure. You're very diligent. Like, stupidly diligent.
Stupidly? That was uncalled for.
Huh.
Ulrich snorted and marched out of the mansion. We got our work cut out for us. Sorry. I think I upset him.
Oh no, I don't mind. He's always like that.
Really?
Yes. I wonder if it's a calcium deficiency. He's drinking his milk as far as I know, but the calcium content might be evaporating right after he drinks it. On subjects other than Ulrich, let me show you your room.
Room? Alright, he's gonna give us a tour. Let's fast forward a bit. Okay. So, we can pick a different option with this one. I don't think this really matters. Let's try this one. Oh, it went down with you. Interesting. Okay. I like it, but it's too much for me. I'm a guard. A smaller room would befit me more.
Oh no. You are both my guard and my guest.
Guest?
Yes, my guest. The revered knight from afar. I've always lived in awe of knights. Their nobility, their superior swordsmanship, their symbiotic relationship with their sword, their undying fight for justice.
Knights, huh?
I'm rather childish, aren't I? One of my charms. Anyway, I'm very happy you are here. I would like you to stay as long as possible. Let me do something for you. It makes me happy.
Elkreed.
If Ulrich was listening, he would tell me that I'm being creepy. But I can't help it. It's the truth.
Okay, are we back? We're back. Okay. I think... I'm trying to remember when we switched to his... position? Yeah, Ulrich led me to the depths. Did I say position? I meant his perspective, the other P word. Okay, good. Did I miss anything with you? Alright, we are... Yeah, we're on Elkreed's side now. Snap. Snap goes the glass smash. Okay, we'll start from this. I stopped pretty close.
Why are you grinning like that, you creep?
Oh, Ulrich, you didn't go home?
Yeah, I'm a bit hungry. Give me candy.
I don't have candy. You can have pasta.
No way. Your pasta is ridiculously fancy. It'll take you ages to make. I'd starve before it was done.
Don't worry. If you die, I'll put a gravestone next to the sofa saying, "Here lies Ulrich." Let me make you pasta, alright?
I'll never be able to say no to this, huh? Fine. Make something that won't take ages, okay? Come on, hurry up.
Convince the spaghetti to hurry, not me. It's the one who'll decide if it wants to be al dente or not.
The spaghetti will decide. Insane shit.
You're giving up before you've even tried. Talk to it with pure intentions, and I'm sure it'll comply to your request.
No, it won't. Besides, who wants talking spaghetti? Not me. That's creepy. Yelling just makes my stomach feel even more empty. Get the pasta cooking, man.
Yes, yes. Sprawl yourself out over there and wait. I went into the kitchen to prepare the pasta. Of course, I had plenty of staff which would come running immediately to make me food, but spaghetti I made myself. I liked the work I had to do to make it, and since it was the only food that I made myself, I used every opportunity. It's neither too hard nor too simple, and it requires just enough time to let me think.
I forgot to ask. You didn't attack her, huh?
Attack?
Yeah. You were in her room, right? I'm surprised you didn't put the moves on her.
How insulting. I'm not that desperate.
Really? You seem to like her. I'm pretty sure you like her.
Yes, I do. But not as a woman. There are plenty of women as pretty as she is. No, really, my feelings are more... sacred.
Sacred? Oh no, the night thing?
Yes, yes! It was incredible. Her oath, her piercing glare. When I close my eyes, she appears in my mind as clear as ever.
Open your eyes when you're cooking.
You heard it too, didn't you?
Nope.
But you did. Huh. She was so gallant, I was about to clap.
Clap. You should have. That would have made it more bearable for me. It was embarrassing.
Embarrassing? It was so dramatic. She swore an oath to me. To me! And what a beautiful oath it was.
The water is boiling over. Be careful.
Pardon me. Huh. Her oath was incredible. Hey, Ulrich, try swearing the same oath.
No way.
Yes, way.
No, I won't. I don't remember what she said anyway.
Very well, I can tell you that. I, Ulrich Fairy, swear to serve you with my sword and life. I will protect you from all disasters until the final hour. Thank me later.
I told you I'm not saying it! And don't pre-insert my name!
Do you do anything but grumble and complain? Here's your food.
You're the one who never shuts up. Thanks for the food. Wanna eat too?
No, I will drink alcohol.
Alright.
Swords are the embodiment of anachronism here. Aren't you curious how she'll manage?
Not really. I don't care.
Oh, you cold little man. You're being at least 50% more grumpy than usual today.
I'm not grumpy. I'm just being normal.
You're not. Oh, I know. Maybe you're
No.
jealous.
No. Besides, of whom and because of what?
Jealous of her. Because she has my attention.
That kind of excessive ego is honestly respectable.
Thank you very much. And have no fear. You are also very important to me, and I want you to know that I love you.
No thanks. And I'm not afraid. And saying that you love me is disgusting. I don't like her because she's from the Heights. And the reason I'm in a bad mood is because someone from the Heights is in this house. How can you be so comfortable around her? Tuck her away in some cupboard if you ask me. Also, hiring her to protect you with a sword is just idiotic if you ask me. You can afford whoever you want. Hire some people with guns!
Come on, be nice to her. She's so special.
No way. I'd rather die than be nice to her.
I see. I will put the gravestone next to the sofa.
I'm not dying now!
Ulrich was a fun companion. He complained and groaned more than anyone, but he engaged with me anyway. If he truly disliked these conversations, he could keep it all professional. He chose to spend time with me. I assumed that since he had no family, he was seeking out human contact unconsciously. Saying so would have bothered him considerably, though. It must be depressing to only feel at ease with me. Countless people lived on the ground. I wanted Ulrich to befriend more people, to broaden his circle of acquaintances. Apologies for meddling in your affairs, Ulrich. I was hoping that Cyrus would eventually contribute to my plans for Ulrich as well. Sadly, they seem to be off to a bad start. If the first impression is bad, it can only improve. I need to be patient now.
Alright, you and me, we're gonna get those two together.
I poured myself a glass of wine, chuckling in anticipation of the days to come.
I do hope we get to learn why Ulrich is so anti-heights. I mean, most of the people in the depths are, but I'm sure there's a more personal reason behind it all. I'm just like, have we done this before? I think we have. Yes. Okay. I think we're on the bodyguard route. Heck yeah! Okay. I can't remember if Ulrich is here for breakfast in the morning, or if it's just you and me, Elt. Okay. Talking about the carbonated water. Our first breakfast, blah 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 blah. Not that I don't love you, Elt Creed, but I'm here for my boy Ulrich. I can't remember. I know we had breakfast with him once, but I couldn't remember if it's the very beginning or a little later. And it might be in your writ proper anyway. Okay. What was the last thing you said? You think that my new clothes look very good. Okay, I'm happy was definitely an Elt option. I feel like if Ulrich was here, he would complain bitterly and be like, I want pants. Yeah, to heck with it. Let's do I want pants. I don't think ULRIK is around, actually, but maybe he can absorb it through osmosis. No, but Elcreed is here, and he absorbed it for sure in the bad way. Sorry, Elt. I would have preferred pants.
I see. Fate is a cruel mistress. It brings human beings together only to sow the seeds of discord. The skirt faction on one side, the pants faction on the other. A middle ground is not allowed, and only one can survive to be chosen as the raiment of victory. Of course, I am joking. As much as you may like to resist, I am not inclined to negotiate. You will need to accept your clothes.
I see. Very well. I will resign myself to these clothes, then. His sudden foray into metaphor startled me a little. Just a little. Okay, are we back? I think we're back. Alright. This is our first day on the job. I think the next time we see ULRIK is at that cafe or restaurant or whatever for lunch. Are we shaking down a guy? Yes. This is where he's like, I'm gonna cut off your finger. Alright. How dark do I want to be? I don't think ULRIK would be that bloodthirsty, so I'll say nicely done. Okay. Didn't go down this time, at least. Nicely done, Elcreed.
You too. A job well done. You pursued him as unerringly as a hound.
Ha ha ha. Yeah. A hound.
Oh, apologies. I did not mean to remind you of the hounds.
Uh-huh.
And I apologize for giving my bodyguard such an odd task.
Oh, no. I'm honored to be of service. I wonder, though, why does the head of the bank do debt collection? Alright, I gotta hear about your past backstory. Oh, there he is. Did I miss anything? There we go. ULRIK is also here. ULRIK was sitting at a table for 4. We walked over.
Hey, ULRIK. What a coincidence to see you here.
You have the wrong guy.
Lunch, huh? Another coincidence. We were also about to eat.
Like I said, you have the wrong guy.
You have to eat your carrots if you want to become big and strong.
What? You grow up fine even without carrots. You grew up to be 2 sizes too big anyway.
Such a visceral hate of carrots. Verily, you must be ULRIK Fairy.
ULRIK looked back and forth between me and Elcreed and breathed an artificial sigh.
What is it? I'm eating right now and you're being rude.
May we sit next to you?
Nope.
Thank you very much.
I did not say yes.
ULRIK is just as rude to him as he was to me. It seemed like the two were old friends, but ULRIK was still Elcreed's subordinate. I worried, feeling that his conduct should have been more polite. Also, ULRIK, you don't like carrots?
Something wrong with that?
No, but it's childish.
What?
Oh, don't worry. I don't like tomatoes myself. Then again, I don't refuse them on principle like you do.
Just so you know, I can't eat them. I just choose not to.
I see. Please eat them then. Open your mouth now. Say ah.
Like I do that, moron! Stop being a creep! I'm done eating!
Are you sure? You still have so much on your plate.
I like eating alone. You're not joining me here. Absolutely not!
ULRIK stood up and headed straight for the front door. Oh, ULRIK didn't pay for his food.
That's all right. I always pay. I'll pay for him when we leave.
We offended him with the carrots. Now, I don't remember when next we see Ulrich. Maybe at the house. It's hard for me to know which one is like a negative towards Elkcreed and not. I guess we shouldn't really be grateful to Elkcreed at all. Maybe? I don't know. I'm still kind of I don't think this really matters. I'll say I'm not one for flowers. Okay, that didn't go down with him. I'm not one for flowers. I think food would make me happier. I hear you there, girl.
Well, thank you for that extraordinary response. Food, huh? Then after we have bought flowers, we will go to a grocery store. I will buy you chocolate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Food instead of flowers. Children pick that too.
He's teasing me now. This is embarrassing. I mean, Ulrich would rather have candy than flowers, I'm sure. Alright. Now that we got our flowers, let's go to the ball. Okay. He wanted water. Alright, he's drunk. I think Ulrich is around, but it's like later. We can probably fast forward. I don't think Ulrich's there for that bit. What was this part again? Ah. You wanna make out? I wanted to do this so bad the first time, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I think you need more water, Mr. Drunk Elt. Okay, I kind of expected that this time. If you're drunk, I should bring more water.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I don't need more water. It's adorable that you want to dodge the question like that.
Elkcreed broke the embrace and took my hand. Okay. And apparently we are free. I'll just skip ahead normal like. Click, 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 click. Wow. That's all I have to say about that. Noise? Oh yeah, we actually go out and investigate. I think this is where we make our choice on whether we're on Elkcreed's route or Ulrich's route. So we'll go from here. There was a sudden loud noise. My eyes snapped open. I just realized my window's red. But maybe it'll change? We'll see. What was that? Being woken by a sound. Just like back then. The pool of blood on the ground, the smell of iron. All my memories of that night rushed back. I had a very bad feeling. I feared for Elkcreed. Sword in hand, I checked the room. Then, again, that noise! I wasn't imagining it. I can't allow everything to happen again. This time I have to protect the others. My hand clutched the scabbard.
Where the hell is it?
That voice. There's our boy and his music.
It's gone! Gone! Where is it? Where did I hide it?
Ulrich. The source of the noise was Ulrich. He was rifling through the shelves looking for something. I shouldn't have let myself get so worked up. No, I had made the right decision. A bad feeling must be investigated lest it prove correct. I relaxed and said Ulrich's name.
Who? Whoa! Ouch! Ow!
His head hit the shelves. Rubbing the back of his skull, he slowly stood up.
Oh, it's you. Don't scare me like that. Ow!
Sorry, but you frightened me first. I heard loud noises and thought Elkreed was in danger.
Nope. He's sleeping like a baby after getting so drunk.
You know how drunk he is? How?
It doesn't take a genius. I don't know what he's had. He just looked drunk when I saw him earlier. I'm looking for candy while I read. If I woke you up with a noise, then I'm sorry. Very sorry. Off you go now.
That's a horrible attitude. So you're eating his candy and reading his books. He's your employer. That's really going too far.
It's fine. I get free reign here because everyone knows me.
I see. The two of you really are inseparable, huh?
Did he say that? Elt? Weirdo.
How rude. I was getting weary of him, but another question occurred to me. ULRIK, have you ever been in love?
What?
Love. Have you ever been in love, ULRIK? Probably not, I guess. Your personality is kind of horrible. His face.
Like, what? You? Of course I have! Hasn't everyone? Don't make fun of me! And what's my personality got to do with it?
A lot, right? It matters for whether others like you. But I see. You've been in love. Where? With whom? How did it play out?
Wow, you're super into this, aren't you? What's your angle?
Elkreed said earlier that I should fall in love. Easier said than done. I don't, know anything about relationships. So I figured I would ask you.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't talk about private stuff like that. Apparently you've already let yourself be shaped by Elkreed if you're rambling about love.
Shaped?
Yeah. His weirdness is contagious, I think. You shouldn't pay attention to it. It'll just make you crazy. Just brush it off.
But he's my employer.
So? Are you going to give everything to him or something? That's stupid. What do you think of Elt anyway?
Alright, time to make the choice. How do I think of Elkreed? I wondered what sort of answer ULRIK was hoping for. Eventually, I shook my head, unable to tell what his intentions were. Elkreed is my employer. Other feelings for him would not be proper.
Really? It might be weird to hear this coming from me, but he's pretty popular with some, you know?
With who? With his people? For his leadership?
Oh. Right. You're a pain in the ass, I forgot that.
What? A pain in the...
But you are, right? Everything has to be explained to you. I wish you'd just not talk to me and leave me alone.
But...
Anyway. Okay. Your employer.
Yes, my employer. Personal feelings would affect my duties and make me a weaker fighter. I would like to avoid that. I wish to avoid entering Elkreed's personal life.
Yeah. And you're from the Heights, too.
Oh. Yes. Now that I think about that, he is right. I shouldn't be in his life.
That's a weird reaction. Did something happen?
I accompanied him to a gathering. I was reminded by the others that those from the Heights are despised here. They stopped at insulting me. Perhaps I can count myself lucky. When I think about yesterday, I suspect that there must be others who have it much worse.
Yeah, I suppose they do.
I thought you were the only one like that. I was surprised and hurt.
I see. Wait, only me? You think I'm bullying you?
I wouldn't say you're bullying me. My impression of you is that your personality is bad and you have no self-control.
You don't know when to shut up.
Still better than you.
That's not true! I'm way better than you. I'm really good at intelligence work, and Eld and I go way back.
The last part hardly elevates you in any way.
Shut up. God. It's night. Really late at night, okay? Go to sleep or your skin will wrinkle.
Wow! Uncalled for. She just agrees with it, like, yes, I have heard this. Yes, my mother also told me that staying up late is bad for my skin. Good night, ULRIK.
Yes, yes. Good night. She's so impolite. Her personality is just the worst. I can't believe it.
You two are made for each other, I swear. Ay, 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 ay. Have we done this? No, I didn't think so. I'm like, I could have sworn last time we picked the other option and we went to wake him up in the morning, but we didn't see this from his perspective. Okay.
What a nice morning. I loosened my necktie a little and closed the door behind me. Who's that sleeping there on the sofa? Carrying my newspaper with me, I inspected the sofa. ULRIK was stretched out on it. He was sleeping peacefully with an open book on his chest. ULRIK, I told you that you're not supposed to sleep on the sofa. Normally, I would have woken him up by putting a cushion on his face or pouring water on it. He can count himself lucky that I lack the energy for that right now. I took a deep breath.
That is worse than the others. Elt, please.
And sat down on him.
Nah!
Now, the news of the day.
Hey! Don't sit on me! Get off! I'm dying!
Now that's just insulting. I'm not overweight by any stretch of the imagination. But boy, sofas these days are incredible. They move and talk. Ah, the march of technology.
I'm not a sofa! Get off me! You're too heavy!
It's your own fault for sleeping here.
Why do you care? I'm able to sleep anywhere.
That hardly matters. You have accommodations nearby, Sofa ULRIK.
So ULRIK. I ship it.
Fine, next time. But don't call me ULRIK.
ULRIK, please try to be a little more quiet. Your voice rings in my ear.
And it's your own fault. By the way, did you try something funny yesterday?
With whom? I don't know what you mean.
What? You know who I mean.
Oh, you mean Pootsman, the Java sparrow they have 3 houses over?
Huh? What are you talking about? I mean Cyrus. Cyrus! God.
See, you can say her name. I was worried you didn't remember it.
Of course I do, idiot. My job is information, right? Isn't teasing me beneath you?
Of course not. The only people I tease from beneath are girls. I'm not into men. Sorry.
Oh my god.
That's not how I meant that! Good God. We're getting sidetracked here.
I'll return to where I left off then. You should use proper nouns more, or at least endeavor to do so. She has a wonderful name. Cyrus. Try saying it.
No way. Like hell I will.
Oh, you will. Calling each other by names is important to acknowledge us. I dare you to go around town addressing everyone with "you there." How many are going to turn around? It won't work, will it?
I guess that's true. But who cares? It doesn't matter. That's not what I want to talk about.
Are you regretting that you watched her every move in the Sanctuary District from dawn till dusk like a stalker?
No! I'm not regretting anything. Besides, it was your order I did that on. Can you cut it out?
Okay. I'll stop teasing you now. What do you mean, tried something funny? Ulrich mumbled something, adjusted his posture on the sofa, and put both of his hands dramatically on his knees.
Well, you see...
His face began to get red. He looked away. Oh, if only he were a woman right now. If he had been a woman, I would have embraced him, patted his head, and asked him what was wrong. Alas, it was this dude.
Eld, you're killing me again. Alas, it was this dude is such a great line. My goodness. How do you know he's endowed below? Oh my god, Eld. Ugh, I'm dying. Thank goodness Ulrich can't hear your thoughts.
He was endowed below, not on the chest. My compassion shrank to the bare minimum. I folded the newspaper and tossed it onto the table, then leaned back into the sofa and sighed audibly. We haven't got all day.
I know! I'll say it, okay? So, yesterday, she, asked me if I'd ever been in love.
I hadn't been expecting anything in particular, but that was an interesting development. Go on. Have you ever been in love?
Well, I mean, I'm a man too, so I've had one or... No, I haven't.
You haven't?
Is that bad?
It rather depends on the viewpoint. One might say that's innocent and cute. But it's bad in terms of allowing your seed to prosper. Ulrich, you know how kids are made, right? They're not brought in by a stork.
Still plenty of time for that to prosper. I'm 18.
And you're sure that you could find someone to marry and procreate with immediately if you wanted? You can't be sure. You need more experience in matters of love.
Boy, are you graphic this morning.
You haven't even heard his thoughts, man.
I'm only telling you the state of things. The people from the heights are clueless about relationships because their world made them so. If the same goes for someone from the depths, then something isn't right with them. It's too bad. I have about 300 different ideas for your wedding ceremony. Will it all go to waste?
And what about your... Never mind.
Relationships? I had a lot of them.
I know that. That's why I stopped myself.
Do you want my advice?
Not at all. I brought this down upon myself, didn't I? Oh, man.
Aww. What a sweet bean.